Alright, YouTube, it is the Bat Nerd, and I am back with another Bat Nerd reviews. First one for a while, I know. So today I am reviewing the movie Watchmen. This is written by David Hyder and Alex Tease, directed by Zack Snyder, starring Malin Akerman, Billy Crudup or something, Matthew Goode, Earl Haley, Patrick Wilson, and Jeffrey D. Morgan. So this is an adaptation of the graphic novel of the same name. And in this movie, the comedian played by Jeffrey D. Morgan is murdered, and the Watchmen had to solve the murder of how he died and stuff. And along the way, we get some action, some drama, some violence, some sex, a lot of visuals. So I'm gonna get to my likes and dislikes. First of all, the likes. I like this movie. It was surprisingly good, and they made it R. They made it rated R. So I like that they gave it an R rating because they could do a lot more stuff in it, such as the swearing and the violence, which I liked, in this movie, very much. And I believe this was a little ahead of its time because back then, not a lot of superhero movies were R-rated. A lot of them were PG-13, playing it safe. But in this one, they weren't afraid to go all the way and give it an 18 rating, and I thought that was great. I also liked the cast in this, playing their roles, though, like Eichmann in her role as Laurie Jupiter, Silk Spectre, second Silk Spectre. And, I also like Dr. Manhattan in this, and Ozymandias or something, played by Matthew Goode. And Earl Haley, I liked his role in this as Rorschach. He was a brutal, dark character, and Earl Haley just really got into that role, and I really loved that part. In fact, out of all the Watchmen, I think he's my favorite one. I also liked, Patrick Wilson in this as Night Owl, and Jeffrey D. Morgan, who was Edward Blake, the comedian. Now, a lot of people will know Jeffrey D. Morgan today for his role as Negan in The Walking Dead. But he was in this movie, and probably back then he was known as the Winchester's dad. He was great in this too, with the screen time he had. He was in a lot of flashback sequences, other than the opening scene where he gets killed. I also liked the visuals on Dr. Manhattan. He looks so visually stunning. I just liked the look of that character, Dr. Manhattan, and I also loved, the action and the swearing and the violence, and it was a great movie. Now for my dislikes, because I do have a few. Some dislikes. This movie went on a lot longer than it needed to. This movie is about 2 hours and 45 minutes long, so almost 3 hours. So it's a bit of a time commitment, but if you make that commitment and you want to do it, yeah, watch it. I watched it on a Friday night when there was nothing else on TV, and I had Netflix on, and I found this, and I thought, oh, right, I'll watch this, and took up a good portion of my night, but was worth it. I did enjoy watching this movie. Other things I didn't like was some of the filler in there. There was some boring scenes in there. They could have easily cut a lot of this movie out, but, it worked. It still worked and was a good, entertaining film, and I enjoyed it. I guess the only negatives I got on this movie is its time length. How they've never made a sequel, I don't know. They have made a HBO series, which I've never watched before. Maybe I should check it out and review that. Who knows? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But this is still a great action movie, and I feel doesn't get mentioned enough in this. But still, greatly entertaining, visually stunning, and, I really do like this one. Will we get an adaptation of Watchmen, like a reboot in the DCEU? Hey, I'll be down for that. You know, because this could work in the DCEU, who knows? But anyway, yeah, up to now we just have this 2009 movie, which I think's good enough. So, my ratings, I am gonna give Watchmen, I'll give it, you know what, I'll give it 4 batarangs out of 5. 4 batarangs out of 5 for Watchmen. So, have you seen this one? Let me know down in the comments below if you have. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are linked down below in the description, so be sure to check all it out. I have been the Bat Nerd, and this has been Bat Nerd Reviews. So until next time, Bat Nerd out.